welcome to Peach Betty. My name is Morgan, and this is Sullivan, my son. Today we are baking out of our Sunbeam Deluxe Mixmaster Mixer book. This book was made in 1975 and specifically features the Sunbeam mixer. Each recipe is made with the mixer and its attachments. The recipe that we chose to make out of this book today is called Stovepipe Bread. And it's called Stovepipe Bread because it looks like a stovepipe hat, like what Abraham Lincoln used to wear. It is baked inside of a coffee can. So I have purchased 2 cheap coffees because it's hard to find coffee in coffee cans right now. All of our coffee is now in bags or in plastic containers. You ready to go make some bread? Alright, let's go. To start our stovepipe bread, we have warmed our oil, milk, water, sugar, and some salt, just until you can feel it with your finger. We are starting off with 1½ cups of flour in our mixing bowl, and we're going to add our yeast. Pour this in here. Ready? The book specifically says to mix these together for ½ a minute. Ready? Go. I'm referring back to the book because it has specific instructions on how to mix this. So we have mixed our dry for ½ a minute. Now we are going to add our Oh, we will add eggs eventually, but not yet. Oh, nope. We're going to add our warm milk mixture to our yeast and flour mixture here. Nice. And this is going to activate our yeast and help it start to grow. You're supposed to mix this for another ½ minute on speed 2. 1, 2. For ½ a minute. Alright, so because I don't have your typical Sunbeam 2-blade dough hooks, I think I need to get in here with my spatula and move it around because not much is happening. Scrape it down. Ooh, it smells really good. And I'll mix it just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I'm cheating. Using my arm. Oh, losing the spoon. Now that this is all nice and smooth, we can go ahead and add our eggs, which are still in the fridge. We're gonna add both of our eggs all together, and the book says just to blend it until it's smooth. We need to go to speed 4. Now that our egg mixture is all combined, we can go ahead and add the rest of our flour. We're adding 1 cup at a time on speed 2, and we're gonna mix this for, Oh, it just says mix until well blended. Sure. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and add this. Ready? I'm just gonna add it all. I'm fine with it. Done with the spoon. In you go. And here we go. Ready, set, go. On speed 2. Until smooth. Looking pretty shaggy. It's really making our mixer work. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'd say this looks smooth. Kind of elastic. The book says to spoon it into our coffee cans, so I assume that this kind of wet, sticky batter is what we're looking for. We have 2 coffee cans here that I'm going to rub oil all around so we can pop them out when they are all baked. I'm going to not eat the dough. Oh, you know what? Because of all that salad oil, it's really not sticky, so that's cool. Alright, so we have sufficiently oiled the inside of our coffee cans. Now we're going to pull out our dough. Dough! Oh, goodness. And we're going to divide it up between the 2 cans. I'm just going to fill them about halfway. That way they don't explode too much out the top. This is very...
Wow.
Yep, this is a very wet dough. But we're just gonna go ahead and plop that friend right in there. Great. And whoop. There we go. Let's see, I could probably add a little bit more here. This is not the most professional way I've ever divided dough in my entire life, but it works. There we go. And the rest right there. The coffee cans that I had have a lip, so I took a can opener to remove that so it was easier to get the bread out. What's convenient about the coffee cans is that you have lids to go on top. So we need to let these sit and rise until they double in size and become nice and fluffy. So we want to make sure they're covered so they don't get a skin and get all dried out. So this is perfect. We'll just put the lid right on top and put them in a warm place. All right, in the meantime, we're gonna make some blueberry jam to go on top of these. We'll be right back. Okay, now we're gonna make our jam. All you're gonna do is get 2 cups of fresh blueberries, add 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We're gonna bring this to a nice simmer and just let it cook down until it becomes nice and thick and jammy. A good test to know that your jam is set is by putting a plate in the freezer. Make sure it's nice and cold. Take a spoon, put a little bit on your plate, turn it sideways, and it shouldn't really run too much. We're all good to go. Now we're just gonna let this chill in the refrigerator until our bread is ready. We still have a few more minutes. I noticed that our bread was starting to explode out the top. It's nice and domed here, so let's take the lid off carefully. It looks really fluffy. It smells really good. Perfect. All right, now all we have to do is stick these into a 375-degree oven for about 35 to 40 minutes, and hopefully they're nice and golden brown. See you soon. Oh, plastic on that guy. All right, they are all done and they smell so good. They only took about 35 minutes. They browned beautifully. We didn't even brush anything on top of them. I dropped this guy before I put him in the oven. So this is what happens if they deflate a little bit before you bake them. He still turned out great. I'm gonna let them cool and then we're gonna pop them out, slice them, and add our jam on top.
Or is it done?
It's definitely hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't get very brown. Here we go. Slice it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Is it good? You want some jam? I'm gonna have some too. That's good stuff. Shove it all in there. Alright. This is a very light dough. It's very fluffy and it tastes like a dinner roll. So if you want to serve this for dinner, it's an easy way to just slice it off for everybody. You can also probably toast this and use it for breakfast. It's really good with this jam. I recommend you give it a try. You ready for me to finish? Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think. We make videos every Sunday. You can also follow us on Instagram. It's @PeachBetty. And if you like this shirt that I'm wearing, you can purchase it on our Etsy page. The recipes and a link for that will be in the description below. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
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 Yeah, you can have more. Ready? Bite. Good stuff.
Yum.